So it's called the Small Business Revolution, and we started it a few years ago. Started as a documentary project where we went across the country and told the stories of small businesses and the impact that they have to our economy, in our communities, to our neighborhoods. And we really wanted to do that to champion small businesses. At Deluxe, we've been working with small businesses for over 100 years, and we wanted to do something that really celebrated the spirit of entrepreneurship that is alive and well in our country. And it was on that journey across the country that we really saw that small businesses in small towns are really struggling to compete. You've got this pressure of national retailers and big box stores moving in, and it's forcing some of these, generational businesses out, and that broke our hearts. And so we asked people to nominate their favorite small town for a $500,000 revitalization from Deluxe so that we could help one small town really get their Main Street back in great shape, and to do it through their small business community. Yeah, so we worked with the small businesses as well as the Main Street to really revitalize the winner, which was Wabash, Indiana. And we featured and documented this transformation in a web series, an 8-part web series. 2 episodes are now live at smallbusinessrevolution.org, and we'll continue to launch 2 episodes per week for the next 4 weeks. And we encourage people to go to smallbusinessrevolution.org to watch the first 2 episodes. Yeah, so you'll see us working with the town leaders. You'll see us working with the small business community. We were really blessed to get to know the people of Wabash, Indiana. And not only are the small business owners courageous and hardworking and really want to create viable businesses for themselves and their families, but they're doing it for their community and to make Wabash, Indiana a successful and viable place to live and work. And so you'll see small businesses struggling with the same thing that we think small business owners struggle with all across the country. So how do you balance and wear all the hats that you have to as an entrepreneur? So I think there's going to be a lot of lessons to be learned for not only small towns, but small business owners who are watching the series as well. Yeah, so they were ecstatic. And so one of the things that we say about this is that Wabash, Indiana won before we even came and started doing the transformation, because they really banded together. It was a 24/7 voting process, and they rallied the votes. I mean, out of the 2 finalists, they won by 10,000 votes nearly. It was 180,000 total votes. And so both of the finalists were working really hard to get those votes up, and Wabash, Indiana really banded together. And it was great to see that community impact from the very beginning. Yeah, I think a lot of entrepreneurs will see themselves in these stories. We really wanted to pick a variety of businesses to show that, we all struggle with these same things as small business owners. How do you market your business? How do you know your numbers? How do you balance everything that you need to do to run a small business? And so I think when you're watching these episodes, you'll see some of the marketing things that we felt were most important. Having a great online presence, having consistent branding, really thinking about the positioning of your business. I mean, the great thing about marketing and the great thing about the internet is that it's leveled the playing field for small businesses. You can show up big online. And so we definitely helped all the businesses get their marketing in great shape, as well as help them think through their business and knowing their numbers and really all the aspects of running a small business. Yeah, so we encourage people to go to smallbusinessrevolution.org and nominate their favorite small town for the Main Street revitalization next year. And while you're there, stay and watch a few of the episodes.